Why won't you stop loving me?
I love you, Ada.
If I stay, you'll keep hoping. If I leave, maybe you'll finally find someone who can love you the way I never could. What's going on? What happened? Madam, maybe you shouldn't hear it from strangers. Hear what? People are saying Chief Adewale has finally moved on. People say a lot of things. A gossip blog, a photograph of Chief stepping out of a hotel, beside him a beautiful woman. The headline reads, she zooms in. Chief is smiling. She has never hated a smile so much. No, you wanted this, didn't you? He's free now, isn't that what you wanted? Then why? Why does it hurt like this? You're just shocked, that's all. You spent 3 years with him. Of course it'll feel strange. You have to believe that. Yes, that's all this is, habit, nothing more. Am I jealous? Jealous of what? You left him, you packed your bags, you walked away. You don't get to be jealous. Jealous! You don't have that right. If another woman makes him smile, why does it feel like she's taking something that belongs to me? No, no, no! What is happening to me? What is happening to me? What if I didn't leave because I didn't love him? What if I left before I ever allowed myself to admit that I did? No, that's impossible. I would have known, wouldn't I?
Silence. The question hangs in the air. For the first time, Ada isn't afraid of losing her independence. She's afraid of something much worse, that she may have walked away from the only man she has ever truly loved.
Sir, the internet has gone crazy. Why? This, sir. This again. Should I release a statement? No. Let people talk. I don't owe the world an explanation. What if Madam Ada sees it? She gave up the right to ask me questions the day she walked away.
Ada, talk to me. What happened? Do you believe it?
I don't know.
Ada, if it isn't true, why are you crying?
I'm not crying because of him.
Then who are you crying for? Ada, it's not him, Mama.
It's something else.
Ada, tell me the truth. If Chief called right now and said, I'm sorry, come home, would you go?
No.
Then why are your hands shaking?
I can't hold it steady.
6 months ago, you walked out of that mansion because you said you wanted to find yourself. Tell me, did you find her?
I don't know.
Ada, but today another woman stood beside your husband and suddenly you look like you've lost something.
Mommy, why does it feel like someone is taking away something I said I didn't want?
Oh my Ada. Because maybe you never stopped wanting him. You only stopped allowing yourself to admit it.
No, I married him because of all of you. Because Daddy was dying. Because Chidi couldn't go to school. Because we had nothing.
I know.
Mommy, what if I didn't know I was in love until I thought someone else was taking him away?
Oh, Ada. I may have walked away from the love I was searching for. Yes, that's why you married him. But that's not what I'm asking. I'm asking you, after 3 years, did you stay because of us? Or because somewhere along the way your heart quietly chose him before your mind ever did?
Where are you going? I don't know. But I need to know if that story is true. Ada, wait!
You're back. I almost called to ask where you were. Traffic?
A meeting ran longer than expected.
Come and eat before the food gets cold. Ada, the food won't offend you.
I'm full.
Full? You've taken 1 spoon.
Maybe I ate late at work.
Who cooked at work? Because if you're going to lie, at least make it believable.
Mommy, please, I'm tired.
No, you're exhausted. There's a difference. 6 months. You've been living in this apartment for 6 months. Do you know what has changed?
Nothing.
Every evening you come home, drop your bag exactly there, remove your shoes exactly there, pretend to eat, then disappear into your room every single day. Even this rain doesn't change your routine.
You've been observing me that closely?
I'm your mother. Observing you has been my job since the day you were born. Tell me the truth. Are you happy?
Yes.
You answered too fast. People who are happy think before they answer. People who are pretending already have the answer prepared. Ada, not angrily, carefully. When was the last time you called your friends and said, let's go out? Nothing. When was the last time you woke up excited about tomorrow? Still nothing. Ada, this isn't the daughter I raised. The Ada I know would fill a room with laughter.
Now, even this apartment sounds lonely. People change.
Yes, people change, but grief changes people, heartbreak changes people, loneliness changes people, happiness doesn't.
What exactly are you trying to say?
I'm asking the question you've been avoiding for 6 months. Ask it. When you left Chief, what exactly did you think you were going to find?
Freedom.
Did you find it?
Yes.
Then why does your freedom look so heavy?
I didn't leave because I hated him. I left because I never loved him.
Or maybe that's the story you've repeated so many times, you've started believing it.
I married him because of this family. Because Daddy was dying. Because Chidi was about to leave school. Because Ngozi's future was disappearing. Because you begged me every single day. Don't rewrite history now.
People don't remain strangers after 3 years. People don't share breakfast, share pain, share prayers, share dreams, sleep beside each other every night, care for each other when they are sick, laugh together, cry together, and remain exactly the same. So I'll ask you only one question. Not as your mother, as a woman. During those 3 years, did your heart remain exactly where it was on your wedding day? Good morning.
Morning.
I made breakfast.
I can see that.
Sit down.
I'm not hungry.
Ada.
Mommy, please. Not every conversation must continue the next morning.
And not every conversation should end because you walked into your room. I have work. You always have work whenever a conversation becomes uncomfortable.
Because it is work, Mama.
And you always have questions whenever silence makes you uncomfortable. So that is how we are going to live now? How? Like strangers who happen to share an address.
You came here because you said you didn't want me to be alone. Not because I asked you to monitor every breath I take.
Monitor you? Is that what you think I'm doing? I wake up every morning and look at you. I see my daughter moving around like someone whose body returned home but whose mind is still somewhere else. And you call that monitoring?
What do you want me to say?
The truth.
You want the truth?
Yes.
Fine. The truth is that I am tired. I'm tired of everybody behaving as if I woke up one morning and destroyed a perfect life for fun. No, you wanted the truth. Let me finish. Everybody remembers Chief's kindness. Everybody remembers the school fees he paid, the hospital bills, the house, the cars, the jobs, the doors he opened. Everybody remembers what he did for this family, but nobody remembers what it felt like to be the woman standing in the middle of all that gratitude. Every time Chief bought something for Chidi, everybody looked at me with relief. Every time he paid Ngozi's fees, everybody thanked God that I married well. Every time Daddy's hospital bill came, everybody turned to Chief. And every time Chief solved another problem, I felt the same thing.
What?
Bet. Not because Chief ever asked me to repay him. He never did. That was the problem. He kept giving. He kept loving. He kept being patient. And I kept wondering what exactly I had given him in return.
You were his wife.
Was I?
What kind of question is that?
Was I his wife because I chose him? Or because my family needed him?
Exactly. You can't even answer. I have answered that question many times.
No, Mommy, you have defended the decision many times. That is different.
Ada, please.
You can't keep avoiding this.
And what would you have had me do? Your father was coughing blood. The landlord was threatening to throw us into the street. Chidi had been sent home from school. Nungozi was wearing the same slippers until the soul opened. We were borrowing food, borrowing transport money, borrowing dignity. And you think I was sitting there with choices? I know what was happening. I lived there too. Then stop speaking as though I was some wicked woman who woke up and decided to sell her daughter to a rich man. I didn't say that. You didn't have to. You say it every time you look at me like this.
Mama, please.
I was desperate.
Yes.
I begged you.
Yes.
I reminded you of your father.
Yes.
I reminded you of your siblings. Because every day I was watching this family sink. And Chief was standing there with a rope. But I was the one you tied to the rope. Everybody climbed out. Daddy got treatment. Chidi finished school. Ngozi traveled. You stopped counting coins before buying food. Everybody reached safety. Then all of you looked back at me and said, Ada, smile. Chief is a good man. Do you know how guilty that made me feel? Because he was a good man. If he had been cruel, maybe living would have been easier. But he didn't. He loved me. And I kept asking myself why I couldn't give him the same kind of love. Couldn't you? Don't start again. I asked a question. And I don't have to answer it. Because you don't know the answer. Because there is no answer. There is always an answer. Sometimes we just don't like what it says about us. I'm going to walk. Not until you hear me. Move. I heard you last night. No. You heard enough to become angry. You didn't hear enough to understand me. Understand you! You want me to understand the woman who begged me to marry him and is now asking whether I loved him? Mama Ada. Yes, because that woman is beginning to understand something she did not understand then. What? I thought love was the least important thing. I thought food was more important. School fees were more important. Your father's life was more important. A roof over our heads was more important. And maybe at that time they were. But now I look at you and wonder whether I taught you to see Chief only as the answer to our problems. Even after he became more than that, he did not become more than that. Then why are you angry? Because you are accusing me of lying to myself. No. I am asking whether you ever gave yourself permission to tell the truth. What truth? That somewhere inside that marriage, you stopped merely enduring him. You don't know that. Neither do you. Why is Daniel calling you this early? It could be work. At 7:15 in the morning. People work before 7:15. Answer it. I'll call him later. Why later? Because I said so. Are you afraid he's calling about Chief? Why would I be afraid? What happened? Ada, you accused me of forcing you into that marriage. And you were right. So I will not force you back into it. But I will also not stand here and watch you run from your own heart because you are afraid that loving him will make everything I did acceptable. You can forgive yourself for loving the man without forgiving the way you were pushed into marrying him.
Madam, I thought you should hear it from...
Ada, what did he say?
Nothing important. Did Daniel mention anything to you about Chief seeing someone? Forget it.
You don't love him, but another woman hasn't even appeared yet. And already you're asking questions.
Good morning, Madam Ada.
Morning. Have you seen today's invitation list? No. Why? Chairman is bringing a guest tonight.
A guest, not just any guest. A woman.
Are you serious? I thought after Madam Ada, he would never. Life goes on. Even billionaires move on. Ada, did you hear? She's just walking. Madam, good morning. Continue. You stopped because I arrived. Whatever you were saying, finish it. If it's true enough to whisper, it should be true enough to say aloud. That's what I thought. Come in. Madam, the invitation for tonight's Adewale Foundation Gala. Leave it there. The chairman specifically requested the executive team to attend. I'll be there. Is there something else?
People are talking. People have always talked. This feels different.
Mrs. Johnson, if I stop living every time people gossip, I'll never have a life. I just don't want tonight to hurt you. Thank you. You may go.
Daniel. Sir, may I ask you something? Do you really think this is a good idea? Which part? Attending the foundation gala with her. You've been against it since yesterday, because I know what people will think. People have always thought for themselves. I'm not talking about people, I'm talking about Madam Ada. Ada made her decision. Yes, but she's still human. Do you know the hardest part of loving someone? Accepting that sometimes the kindest thing you can do is let them live with the choice they made. And if she's hurting, then I hope she's surrounded by people who love her enough to help her heal.
Sir, Miss Vivian Easy is here.
Send her in. Wow.
Should I pretend I didn't hear that?
Please. Daniel, at least try to behave. Sir, I'm behaving. I'm just appreciating good eyesight.
Interesting.
What is?
For someone everyone calls the Iron Chairman, you smile a lot around me.
That's because you give me reasons to.
Chairman, that sounded dangerously close to flirting.
Close? I thought I crossed the line.
Sir, so you admit it?
I'm 52. If I can't flirt honestly at my age, when exactly should I start?
Laugh there. You know, nobody prepared me for this version of you. They all warned me you were strict.
They're right. I'm very strict.
Really?
Especially when beautiful women keep arriving late to my office.
Beautiful women? Where?
I'm looking at one. I'm suddenly feeling like a third wheel.
Chairman, do you say that to all your guests?
Only the ones who make my office brighter.
You're impossible.
Yet, you're still smiling.
Maybe because you're more charming than people warned me.
Daniel, did you hear that? She called me charming. Should I leave now or wait until the wedding invitation?
Stop it!
Leave him. He's only jealous. Sir, I'm jealous of your confidence. At 52, you're flirting better than men half your age. Experience.
Oh my. I think tonight's gala is going to be very interesting.
Then let's give them something to talk about.
Lead the way, Chairman.
Abuja won't survive this. Ladies and gentlemen, please rise as we welcome the chairman of the Ada Foundation, Chief Ibrahim Adewale.
Miss Vivian, one more. Who's the lady with Chairman Adewale?
I don't know, but they're beautiful together. I heard his wife left him, then she made a terrible...
Champagne, ma'am?
Oh my God, I'm so sorry, Mom. She's coming here.
This won't end well. Do you know her?
Yes.
Congratulations. It takes a remarkable woman to make Chief Adewale smile like that again. It's a pleasure to finally meet you. Trust me, the pleasure is all mine. You look happy.
Are you?
I've never been better. Enjoy your evening. Was she your wife?
She still owns a part of my heart. She just doesn't know it. Chairman, wonderful speech. Thank you.
Miss Vivian, your dress is absolutely breathtaking. Thank you so much.
You look happy. Are you?
Ada?
What's wrong? Nothing. So, that's why.
So I told him, darling, that's not a yacht, it's a canoe. Oh, Bimpe. Chairman, can I ask you something?
Of course.
Have you been watching her since we arrived?
Chairman, the whole country wants to know. That sounds dangerous already. Social media has one question tonight. Is the beautiful lady beside you the new Mrs. Adewale? No. Not yet? Let's not write tomorrow's headlines before tomorrow arrives. Ada, you lied to me.
About what?
You said you've never been better. I know you. When you're hurting, you smile too much.
Chairman,
After 3 years together, I've been promoted back to chairman.
it's more appropriate.
Appropriate. Were you being appropriate inside, or were you pretending?
I don't know what you mean.
You smiled, you congratulated me, you wished me well. Then you walked away before your eyes betrayed you.
You always did think you knew everything.
No, just you. Silence.
You're mistaken.
You're still lying.
Excuse me?
When you were angry, you argued. When you were happy, you talked too much. When you were hurting, you smiled exactly the way you smile tonight.
People change.
Some do. Your smile hasn't.
Chairman? I'm sorry. I didn't know you were talking.
It's all right, we were just finishing.
I'm glad you're still here. I wanted to apologize. Apologize? For earlier, I didn't realize, until after we left the ballroom, you and Chairman have history. History is exactly where it belongs, in the past. Good night. May I ask you something?
Go ahead.
If she walked back into your life tonight, would you still choose me? You don't have to, I already know.
Vivian, you're an incredible woman.
Don't compliment me, answer me.
My heart never learned how to leave her.
Ada, are you crying over Chief? I don't know what I'm crying over anymore. I just know it hurts.
Come in. I was hoping tonight would finally set you free. It did, really, because the man standing in front of me looks more trapped than ever. Did seeing her make it easier or harder? I spent 6 months telling myself I was learning to live without her. Tonight, I discovered I was only learning to miss her in silence. Then why are you still pretending? Pretending about what? That you've moved on, that Vivian is enough, that you're okay. So you couldn't stop looking at your wife all night. Ex-wife. Legally, not emotionally. Do you know what hurt me the most tonight? It wasn't watching Madam Ada cry. It wasn't watching you pretend to be happy. It was watching two people who still love each other stand 3 feet apart talking like strangers. You still love each other. Sir, how much longer are the two of you going to punish yourselves? Until she stops believing she left for the right reasons. And if that day never comes, then I'll love her from wherever she chooses to be. For what it's worth, I don't think she's the only one who smiled too much tonight.
May I ask you something?
Always.
If Ada hadn't walked into that ballroom tonight, would you have noticed how often you looked for her?
Vivian,
I don't need an answer.
Vivian.
No, please let me finish. Do you know what I admired most about you? Your loyalty. Tonight, I discovered it never left your marriage. It simply survived it. Any woman would be lucky to be loved the way you love Ada. The problem is, I'm not Ada.
I'm sorry.
Don't apologize. You never lied to me. Your heart did all the talking. Promise me one thing.
Anything.
If she ever comes back, don't make her fight for a place she never truly lost.
I won't.
Good. Then I think this is where my part of your story ends. Sir, there's someone waiting in your office.
Who?
Your wife.
My wife? You came.
I almost didn't.
I'm glad you did. Please, sit.
If I sit, I'll lose my courage.
Then don't sit. Say whatever you came to say.
I came here to apologize.
Don't.
For 6 months, I blamed you. I blamed my mother. I blamed my son, because I blamed everyone except the only person responsible, myself. I kept telling myself I married you because my family needed you. Maybe that was true at first, but somewhere along the way, I stopped being your wife out of obligation and started loving you. I just never admitted it. Because admitting it meant everything I believed about myself was wrong.
Ada, look at me. Do you know what hurts me the most?
No.
That you thought loving me meant losing yourself.
Can you ever forgive me?
I forgave you the day you walked out.
Then why didn't you come after me?
Because love shouldn't feel like prison. If I had forced you back, you would have stayed in my house, not in my heart.
I was wrong. For the first time, I chose you because I wanted to, not because my family needed you.
Say it again.
I choose you.
Should I come back later? No, Daniel, stay. You've waited 6 months for this, just like I have. Then welcome home, madam.
Before you leave, please let me say something.
I'm sorry. Not because I wanted you to marry Chief. I'm sorry because I wouldn't stop asking. You told me you didn't love him. You told me over and over again, but I kept saying, marry him for us. Save this family. Love will come later. I thought I was fighting for our future. I never realized I was fighting against your heart. Even after you married him, I kept reminding you why you married him. Whenever you were confused, whenever you doubted yourself, I always brought you back to the same words. You did this for your family. Don't forget why you married him. I said it so many times that you started believing it. You convinced yourself that every kind thing you felt for Chief was gratitude, not love. My daughter, you loved your husband, but because of me, you never gave yourself permission to believe it. If I had listened instead of insisting, if I had trusted your heart instead of pushing you, maybe you would have discovered your love much sooner. And maybe you wouldn't have walked away from the man who loved you with everything he had.
Forgive me, Ada.
Not because I'm your mother. Forgive me because I kept asking you to save all of us and I forgot to save you.
Mama.
For so long, I blamed you. But the hardest part was realizing I also believed those words. I kept telling myself I married him for all of you until I forgot to see what was right in front of me. Then don't lose another day. Go to him, not because your mother is asking you to. Go because this time your heart is the one calling you home.
Welcome home, madam.
I'm home.
I thought I married you to save my family. I was wrong. I stayed because I loved you. I just didn't know it.
Then let's not waste another day.